Yo, what's up? Nobi the man? Over here with the Matt? How's it going? I am also wanting to learn where I can start resources. Yeah, dude, I have a Discord linked in my description where you can access an entire roadmap of my learning journey. So join the Discord link down below. It's a great place to be. Ooh. Thanks for being here, my guy. Go ahead and go here and go. We go. Some lag on the stream here. A little bit. Alright, let's see here. Let me grab the Discord link. Copy. Let me go docs, chat. No hat today. Yeah, we actually got decent looking hair today, huh? We'll say, hold on, let me say, free learning resources. Oh, shoot. Join my Discord for free learning. Oh my gosh. Come on. Paste. And then we go there. And now let me, sorry guys, pin that message. Now, let me add a poll. Alright. Cool. Join Discord for stock market tips. We can't be like one of those stock market guys online that shill just crap plays. I'm hoping the market turns around here though. It's been really shaky, dude. Really up and down. I haven't been playing much. I've been quiet on my plays lately. As you can tell in the Discord, I haven't been saying much regarding the stocks lately because it's just been pretty unpredictable. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the stream today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back in, joining me. I thank you for joining me. Today is Monday, September 1st, 2025. So happy September. Man, it's kind of crazy. I remember about a year ago, today kind of marked like a mindset shift where I kind of created this channel and really kind of pushed myself forward in terms of wanting to commit to more study sessions closer to every day, if not every day. um, yeah, and then I starting in kind of like November is when I really started to ramp up to everyday sessions rather than just a few times a week. Whereas on this time last year I was kind of like, okay, I want to kind of take programming kind of seriously and learn more about it. So super interesting that we've come over a year now since I've done that. Um, And so it's really quite cool how far we've come. We've been able to write these entire scripts and projects from scratch and really build stuff that I never thought I'd be able to build a little over a year ago today. So it just goes to show you that hard work and time in this does pay off. Now it's not super linear. There is some, up and down in those, but there are times when the learning is exponential and you start to move really fast and move quickly. But there are times when you move really slow. But it's all part of the process. And overall, we have seen some growth, which is really important. Which is also pretty cool. Lately, I've been posting, going back through and catching up on my procrastination for my stream condensed recordings, right? So, a part of the channel, if you guys don't know, I do post videos to the channel, which are kind of these condensed versions of the live streams, kind of like recaps almost, for kind of like the main important things that we do, such as like the course follow alongs. So, I've been catching up on our CS50X course follow along, and I've caught up completely. I have gotten all the way up through week 10, the end, and the final project demo video completely rendered and uploaded. I'm just slowly rolling them out over the course of the next few days. So we are completely done with that, and then I will make like a final. I'll make some posts to the Discord for like the weekly breakdowns regarding. Oh, my hair is kind of crazy. Regarding those weeks I'm missing. I think I'm just missing week 10, but week 10 is a pretty just bland week. There's not much going on. It's just kind of like a fun review week for that course. But I appreciate you guys being here, and so go check out those videos if you haven't. If you guys would like to, if you guys are looking to take those courses, Harvard CS50X, MIT 6.0002. We are taking them. We have taken them on this channel, and I'm uploading condensed watch-along versions of the live streams to the channel, so they're not as long. They're not 3 hours long. They're cutting out the kind of the chat reads, the thinking sessions, the kind of pauses and breaks, and the no talking, kind of the crap that goes on. So just really provides you the meat of what is actually needed from the stream. So make sure to go check those out if you're wanting to learn and follow those courses. I think they're really awesome. I think it's kind of underrated too. I've been going back through my channel. I'm not gonna this isn't like toot my own horn or anything, but to be honest with y'all, I feel like my channel's kind of underrated, y'all. It's like we got like really nice thumbnails. We've got like really good content in terms of like original content. I haven't seen people kind of do these follow-alongs for collegiate level courses before, and like completely transparent learning. We've got like we've got a lot of really good content here over the course of the past year that we've rolled out, along with our live streams as well. Hey, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, Fabar. Thank you so much. Here, let me actually make that a little bit bigger, so I can see the alerts a little bit larger over there. I moved them to the other side of the screen, but I want to make it so I can kind of read them a little bit better. I appreciate you so much for the follow on Twitch. You're awesome. That's so awesome. Let me go ahead on my phone and peek at your username so I can give you a proper shout out. Anybody know how I can do like subscriber alerts for YouTube? Is that a possible thing? I'm not sure. Fabar, thank you so much, dude. You're awesome. Haha. You're the man. Or woman if you're a lady. Okay. Anywho, yeah, so go check out the videos. We are catching up on our videos for Harvard CS50X. We have got one more part of Flask, and then the week 10. I've already uploaded the final project video, as I completed that quite a while ago, and I wanted to get that kind of out on my channel. So, yeah, cool. So go check those out. Anywho, we are back today. Oh no, not the one person. Hey, Chucky, thanks for the follow on Twitch. You're awesome, dude. Let me make that a little bit bigger again. I can make it a little bit bigger. You guys are giving me some good stuff to test from here. Thank you so much, Chucky. Appreciate you. Um, Thanks for coming in, Chucky, on chat here. Random question: what kind of pen do I write with? Oh, I really like the Pilot G2s. I use the Pilot G2 pens. I think that those are the superior pens for writing. I also like this other kind of pen that I use at work, but I don't know the name of it. But why is my stream so laggy? Let me see here. Let me quit the Discord here. Let me turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone, just so I'm not using too much. Let me ask my lady to also go off the Wi-Fi. Hey, Miss Gina. Okay. Hey, Austin. Got a final interview. Anand said, CTO, CEO, founder. Oh my gosh, that is big plays, dude. That is so big plays. Congratulations. Let's get some tunes in here. Let's get some hearts in chat, yo. Come on, let's get some actual hearts in chat for Anand for the interview coming up. Good luck, dude. Let me open up my chat here. Hold up. Hey, Chucky asked me, does studying ever get you stressed or anxious? Um, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, dude, it kind of does sometimes. I really try to combat that feeling. I'm just gonna be honest. I'll be honest. Yes, it does. Now, should it make you anxious at the end of the day? No. And here's why, and how I use that viewpoint to combat that anxiety is that um, you really got to think about it like in terms of other aspects. Like if I can't solve this recursive problem today, I'll probably be able to solve it tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but the next day. But maybe not the next day, but the next day. But I'll probably eventually be able to solve it if I really put my mind to it. And so just kind of thinking about those end goals, like that it will come, like don't worry. But if you can give me some more depth about your question, like in terms of anxiety about the actual content or about the field or I guess the main thing I get the anxiety is learning it in front of people. It's not mainly the content because I do firmly believe in myself, and on a level that I do think I can teach myself this stuff. I have been able to prove that thus far, so fingers crossed. Um, and so, but the main source of kind of anxiety, I guess, when it comes to this type of learning is that I am doing it in front of people. And so, if I, make a fool of myself, I make a fool of myself, and I've really tried to just say, it is what it is, and it's part of the process, and whatever. But there is parts of you that, if you are human, so if you do screw up, you do feel kind of dumb sometimes. But that is, the honest truth of learning, though, is feeling dumb. So I like to stick to that kind of viewpoint and provide that transparency for you guys. Um, I have a quick tip to make stress balls super useful for me. Awesome. Here we go. All right, let's get some tunes going here, you guys, and let's get into the stream. So today is going to be kind of fun. We're jumping back into our project work. I'm just running out of. I'm needing to either stream for like 6 hours on my weekends, or I just can't do as much as I want to do. And I like to veg out on my weekends. I'm gonna be honest. I like to sit on the couch and watch shows and hang out with my girlfriend and eat food and and whatnot. Um, and so I have been quite a little bit lazier this summer, but let's go ahead and get some tunes going. Man, my stream is real laggy today. Sorry about the lag, you guys. Let me know if it's unbearable. The technical rounds asked me container with the most water and lowest common ancestor from Nico. No pain, no gain. Tim says, nice. All right, you guys. Let's get into today. So, this is the new project structure. So I want to show you guys. I went ahead and off stream, I set up React. I got React installed and set up into a project directory, and I also got Tailwind set up. Went back through the documents and looked that up, so we didn't have to do that on stream. It's really easy. I just set it up with the docs online. I use Vite to set up the React project package really easily. So if you aren't familiar, I did some more research and actually kind of learned what I was doing this time around regarding Vite and what it actually is doing. It's kind of just creating a packaging together your preference. It's just a kind of a launch manager or whatever. It's just a way to kind of, without having to manually put together all the pieces and boilerplate for getting React started, it just kind of does it for you and then gives you this template basically of just a dummy app that you can then just clear out and start from anew here. So that's how we've been using it here, and I think there's also some other features with it, but that's just kind of the basics. So in our source folder, I've gone ahead and organized it as such. So we're going to create features, right? Oh, features. Everybody knows your boss is coming up to you and asking for features. Did you buy a domain? Yes, I have a domain. So your boss comes up to you and asks you for features. So that's what we're going to stick with here is the features. And cool. So I have just a temp feature structure here, which so each feature itself is going to have just like I think kind of its own hooks and components. I'm really trying to keep this scalable and organized so we can really make this into kind of an actual production-based project. The goal is to feed customers into the Depop, so I want this to be professional and to have the potential to actually make some real cha-ching. And we're going to be documenting that on this channel. So make sure you subscribe if you like to follow along the entire business kind of transition here into kind of a tech-based platform. So now we have just some general components we can put out here, and then we have obviously hooks, and then pages. But so it kind of overall, I think we'll definitely be learning as we go for organization and getting some feedback. But the features is where we're going to be kind of compounding a lot of our things that will then go on to pages, and there will be components within said features and yada yada yada. So, and then we could build potential components with like outward components with these features to then display on pages or however we want to kind of nest this organization structure of React. So cool. But before we get into that, we do need to go ahead and we do need to fix one certain thing with our scripting, and that's what we're probably going to be doing for today. Probably not going to stream for too long today, as it is a holiday, and my lady friend is here with me today, so you guys know how it is. But wanted to hop on and get some stuff at least a little bit done. So within our Depop scrape, as you guys know, we are going through and we are parsing the information from these responses, right? And we're extracting out products from these responses. So what we need to do is we need to solidify a pricing kind of system. And what I mean by that is Instagram and Depop, for the business model, we offer first items on Instagram. If they don't sell, then we put those on Depop. We want to kind of have a pricing model that works for both domains. I don't want to have duplicate data, and I don't want to have too many null objects than I have to. So what I want to do is try to find a best of both worlds kind of model for pricing that will reflect both instances. So I think the best way to do that is to probably kind of mimic the Depop module for pricing, but reflect that into a custom way for our products, right, on Instagram. So I did some talking with the almighty orb here about kind of how I wanted to go about this. Let me go back up and find some information here. So in our product class here, right, let me know if you guys would like me to zoom in, if it's too zoomed out here. It's kind of too zoomed out for me. Let me go to settings here. Go font size. Let me turn this up to 21. All right, that's good here. Cool. So what we have here is we are inserting a price. Okay, let's think here. Let's actually first establish this kind of pricing model and how we want to do this, and then we can go from there. So pricing is going to equal a dictionary. It's going to be something similar to this, but I kind of have some notes off to the side here about how I wanted to do this. So we're going to create this dictionary for pricing, and pricing is going to have right, let's say, quote, original price, right? And this is going to be equal to 0.00 initially, right? We have quote, so this is original price. What if we say amount, actually? Let me go 0.0. We say currency, right? This is going to equal to a string of USD. We want to say okay, so what this is kind of depicting here is that we have a currency with the USD. So we have an original price and then a discounted price. And so, oh, okay, I got it. Okay, this is interesting. This is cool. So then if we say, quote, fees, so fees are going to equal to 0.0 by default. No, fees is going to be equal to right, another dictionary. We'll have buyer fee. Actually, so let me just do this. Let's say original price. So actually, let's just do pricing is a dictionary. We have currency is USD as an option. Original price is a key, and its values are a dictionary. For amount, so then if you have, so maybe actually let's just do this. Let's keep currency here. Let's keep our fees. Let's do buyer fee. right? 0, 0. You have a seller fee. And you have, that's it, right? Okay. So that's the original price dictionary. So then you have a key of discounted price, right, which would be amount, which would be the kind of the same type of thing. Let's actually just copy this down. Let's go with discounted price, right? Amount, currency, fees. Currency defaults to USD. We'll set this to here. Right. Okay. So then we're going to say format pricing. So if you're given a currency, now you're given a sticker price, right, which is going to be a float equal to defaults to 0, 0. Right, this is going to be of type stir, which defaults to USD. So sticker price is going to be this amount here. Now I'm going to say, we're going to say discount price. So how could I do this dynamically if I want to okay, so let's just say this. So we need to add an option here of shipping, right, that's associated with this, which will be a dictionary. And we will say the first value in here is the amount, which will be so the default amount for shipping is 0, 0, right? We then say that we'll give a currency equal to currency, right? And then we have a type which is going to be none at the start, right? It's not sold. Hey, thanks so much for coming in. Narayana, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you. Sorry if I said that wrong, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you. What you been working on? what you guys been working on? What are your guys' goals? Let me know more about your programming and what you guys are learning. If you guys are watching me or just having me off to the side and doing your own thing, what's your guys' goals for coming in? Let me know more about you. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a final price key, right? And this final price key, which is a key of this pricing dictionary, right, is gonna have, it will be overrode, right, will be overrode or ridden for whatever one we choose here, whatever option we choose here for it to sell. Okay. So the final price key, we say and we say right? So then we can set the final price key when this sells to so then let's define a def set sold Instagram set sold, okay. We will provide self here of the individual class instance, and then we will so if we set sold on self, we update keys down there. Francisco, how's it going? Master Python, is that a course you're doing? I'm a data scientist right now. I'll keep building a side project to USA and math mostly every day. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's kind of same here, except for chemistry is my profession. Welcome in, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I have a Discord link down below where you can find all my resources that I use to learn for free. I provide roadmaps, really detailed learning resources there, all for free for you guys. Okay, so we're going to say self set sold, and then we're going to set sold on the so we need to provide it the key. We'll say final price key, which will be a stir, and yeah, and then you'll need to provide an amount, and then you'll need to, which will be a float, and then you'll need to provide a currency, which is by default, which is equal to a stir, which is by default going to be set to USD. And then we will set a a buyer fee, which is a float, equal, and then we'll set a seller fee equal to a float, and the seller fee equals to a default of 0, 0 for our purposes here. So then we're going to say self.pricing or what we'll do is we'll say this. So we need to check final price key, right? So we'll first say we'll make a available price we'll say price keys is equal to a set of price keys where we'll have them be equal to right, this is going to be discounted price or original price, and then this is going to be discounted price, right? And what we're going to say is if final price key not in available final price keys, we're going to raise a value error and say product error set sold failed we'll say final price key equal to, we'll put an F string here for final price key, invalid. We'll say \n. We'll say valid final price key equals to, we'll put available final price keys here. Okay, cool. So if we pass this check, what we're gonna do is make sure if amount, I mean, we have to, I don't know, these checks super necessary. So if the amount is less than 0, we obviously need to raise a error. If the buyer fee less than 0, we raise an error, right? Is there a better way of doing this? I wonder. I mean, I want to raise custom errors. I don't want to. We'll think about it. How's it going, Mahan? Oh, Mahan's back in here, dude. Welcome back in, man. Copilot extension. I do not believe I do, my friend. Nope. I'm not sure what you're. Oh, that's GitHub Copilot. Copilot. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Whatever. Trolls be trolling. Mahan's back in here, dude. Mahan's alive. Mahan's only back in here because he's starting school again. He forgot how to program over the summer. Mahan, welcome back in, dude. We're winning, Nixify. Welcome in. We've just been reading. Honestly, I've been kind of taking it easy too. I've taken quite a few off days in between the weeks and on the weekends. I have not been going every day as I claim as I have been in the past. I've been mainly probably I've been doing about 5 days a week um, after my 9 to 5 job. Okay, so we'll raise these errors. So if you get past all these, my GitHub is green. Nice, dude. Mohan, you found some stuff. Did you? How's your internship hunted going? How's your hunt going? Okay, so we are then gonna say nah, mainly just summer break probably. Um, and the learning is getting just kind of more in depth. Like I'm kind of past all that kind of beginner surface level, and it kind of doesn't really take me very long to pick up kind of the learn new packages or whatnot. So if I want to learn like further stuff, it's kind of a lot more. It's like harder, more in depth things. So it takes a lot more like brain power and will to try for sure. Okay, so set sold. Now, if we get past all of these checks, then if we get past all of these checks on the sold, then we can update the pricing. So we're going to say um, self.pricing. Hold on, so available. So this is going to be the final price key. So we're going to say so we'll say this. We will get, we'll go self.get, oh, we can't get, self.pricing.get, or I say pricing index of, we'll say final price key, right? Ooh. We will then say, so we're going to access the final price key of, and we're going to say update the values for the amount that we sold. So this will go to this here. So the final original price or discounted price, and we'll update the amount, the currency. I'm going to remove this currency for now. I don't think we really need it. So we just need to update the final price key, the amount, and the fees associated with it. Okay, so update. So we'll say update. Oh my gosh. Update amount and fees for the given sold final price key. Okay, so final price key, index key of amount will be updated to this amount, right? We will say no, hold on. So maybe we should say set original price here, right? This will be set original price. We set the original price. We set price. We set it based on the final price key. Because this isn't actually setting to sold at all, right? This is just updating the pricing. Like we're kind of setting the formatting pricing, giving it a template, right? Setting that to self.pricing. And then we need to have a function to set price, apply a discount, right? And then, okay, so yeah, set original price. So we'll say set original price. We will give an amount, a buyer fee, a seller fee. So we'll just need an amount, right? Because we're not setting sold. Oh, hold on, actually. I'm being dumb. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to think this through. So let's actually keep this set sold, and we'll write a new function called def set original price, right? Which will take self, the current product. It'll take an amount, which will be a float. And then we will take, that'll be it, right? We will then say if amount less than or equal to 0, well, it could be 0, right? We could get to 0. We're going to, we'll raise a value error, right? So if we get past this check, what we're going to do is say self.pricing index key of original price, right? Now maybe we can make a set price. Hey, how's it going? Volume's a little quiet. Okay, let me turn it up. Sorry. I appreciate your feedback. So thank you so much. I kind of mumble and talk quiet, so I honestly probably need to compensate for that. Let me turn it up here. Let's go 6. Let's cut the difference 5. How about that? Is that a little bit better? Maybe a little bit more. I just don't want it to be blasting. All right, how about that? Let's try that. I put it up from 3 dB to 6 dB. So I just kind of talk quiet. And I'm using just MacBook microphone. Thanks you for the feedback. No, I'm not going to Harvard. We just take the Harvard CS50 courses online. Fake Harvard boys over here. Thanks so much for coming in. How's it going? If you guys are new here, let me know what you guys are working on, and please feel free to subscribe. We're almost at 3K subscribers, so we're going to be doing a Counter-Strike stream at 3K. We're going to be playing some Counter-Strike for fun and breaking it up and giving away some skins. We're building a site basically to feed people to our Depop for selling some of our vintage pieces. As Birdie Rose close. So I built a script that basically will scrape our Depop site and match and then update the associated information from our database products to the Depop with the Depop information, updating them for one if they're even posted to the Depop or not, and then all the relevant information from there. So it's kind of all self-automated. So for example, we post items to Instagram for shock drops via stories. If those don't sell, we then post those to the Depop. So all that we have to do as a user is just input the information when we first acquire the item, and then the script will run periodically, and then we obviously have to post it to Depop manually at the moment. And then what happens is we don't have to go back into our database and say, okay, we posted it to Depop, this is all the information, and we don't have to go back in when it sells on Depop and be like, okay, it's sold on Depop now, let's change all this. No, what we can do is our script will run and detect these changes and then update the information accordingly. Um, so it's pretty cool that way. So like, for example, let's say we post an item on Instagram and it doesn't sell. We then post it on Depop. Rather than us going in and updating the information in the database, the script will automatically run, detect that item is now on Depop, find and correlate that item to our database, and say, okay, now this item wasn't sold on Instagram, so it's still available. It's not sold on Depop, so it's still available, but it's on Depop now, so let's go ahead and update that, and then let's populate all the relevant information from Depop. And then what we can do with that is basically we can create a middleman site, which will be we can use for Google search engine optimization and a bunch of good stuff, for feeding users to Depop to check out, right? We're not going to have checkout system on and a payment system on our site. We don't really need to do that. We have Depop for that. We're already taking payments just manually via user to user, which is pretty nice with like Venmo and PayPal, via Instagram for those shock drops, which is very maintainable. But in terms of mass like user base and automated stuff, we are letting Depop kind of handle all that, and as a result, we're just going to feed people from our site to Depop to check out. Are you going to college? Yeah, I have a degree in human biology and a minor in chemistry, and I work as a formulation chemist for a biotech company for my 9-to-5 job. I code every single day I try to my best. After my 9-to-5 job, and I build projects like this, and stock-based stuff and chemistry-based stuff similar to my degree. I build SpectroSim and ChromaPlot. I like to really break things up. I have a lot of interests: business, chemistry, science, stocks, finance, all that kind of stuff. I have a lot of interests, and I'm kind of intertwining it all with programming and building projects off of what I like to do. So we're having a function here, set original price, which given an amount will go into self.pricing original price, quote, of amount, key of amount, right? And update this value to the new amount, right? So that'll update this value here to the amount. Now this actually is just given sticker price in form. Oh shoot. So maybe I actually don't need this. So then if I say, so it's having, so let me actually update. We'll say set discount. Right. We'll say set discount, and we're going to give a percentage, right? Which will be in the form of a float, right? And so what we'll do is we'll say we will go ahead and get the amount. So we'll say we'll do this for percentage. I'm kind of going back and forth on a lot of my decisions here because I'm wanting to really be smart about my functions and make sure that everything kind of flows nicely. I've built quite a few projects so far in this year and a quarter. I've been learning to program and teaching myself pretty religiously, and from what I've noticed is that my projects can really start. They kind of get to a certain point after about a week or two of writing that expanding starts to get difficult. So I'm trying really my best to focus on clean design and whatnot. So at least trying to. So let's go ahead and get the original price. So let's say the original amount. We'll say original price amount. Oh my gosh, come on, spell, dude. Is equal to this, right? We should have value here. Now, original price amount should be the sticker price, and sticker price has to be greater than 0. So we need to add a thing here that says if sticker price less than 0, we're going to raise a value error here as well, and we'll go back through and we'll customize that error. So if the sticker price is less than 0, we raise the error, or else we set the sticker price to the original amount. We set a discount amount to 0 to, let's actually put this, let's say there is no discounted price here. And the buyer fees are 0. Right, and then we'll actually say none here as well. I guess we'll say none for the shipping amount too. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really hurt to say to have 0 floats there. We'll keep it for now. So let's have this function to actually set discount on the original price given a percentage. So we have this percentage. We have the percentage, so we need to multiply the percentage or divide the percentage by 1,000. So percent convert equals to percentage divided by 1,000. That'll convert, no, divided by 100, I'm sorry. So that'll convert the percentage over to our decimal format. And then we are going to apply a discount. So discount is equal to the original price amount times the percent convert and then we need to apply the discount onto the original price. So discounted price is equal to the original price amount less than the discount, right? And so so then, do we really want to save the discount into memory, or should we just compute it into this discounted price? Because we aren't actually we could add a discount field here into our discount price object and apply that discount into there, but we could also just compute it if we need it again via the amount by the against the original price. So let's just take this then out of here. Let's apply this here. Let's put a parenthesis around those, and let's get rid of discount here. Eduardo, how's it going? Welcome. I want to learn to code and get a degree for cybersecurity. Where can I start in YouTube? I would just start probably with, CS50 courses, stuff like that. I don't really know much about cybersecurity. Kind of just building my projects for fun here. Yeah, once you're past the point of learning syntax, program design becomes the new challenge. Yes, slow, exactly. That's what I was talking about earlier, huh? What do you guys find challenging in your learning? What kind of roadblocks are you facing right now? Let me know. Okay, so we're setting the discount. Now we have discounted price. So we're going to say, now if discounted price is less than 0, we're going to raise a value error so the percentage also can't be greater than 100. if the percentage is less than 0, or percentage greater than 100, right? So if it's less than 0, meaning negative, or greater than 100, we raise the value error. So we don't have to check for discounted price being less than 0 there, because the discounted price will always be within our bounds here. And so we can say we want to go to self dot pricing key of discounted price, key of amount, will be equal to the discounted price. Then we will also go into here. Okay, so then let's do a function. So that's set discount. So that will, what that will do, we'll get the amount, right? It will apply the discount to the amount to get us a discounted price. And then we set that price into the discounted price amount within pricing. Okay. So now what we can do, let's do a same function for set shipping. So we can optionally apply, let's make a function called set fees given self, and then we're going to give a available price keys here. So we'll say price key, which will be a stir. And so we're going to put this in here, available price keys. Right, original price or discounted price. If price key not in available price keys, raise a value error. Okay. Now if it is, what we're going to do is we're going to have fees here. So we're going to say so you have a buyer fee, which can optionally be none. We have a seller fee, which equals to none, which is of type float or none. Right? So then what we can do if buyer fee, right, or seller, so we say or seller fee, So if we have either of these given, we know that we're gonna, well, by calling this function, we know we're gonna have to do that. So let's say, so if we have a buyer fee, let's set the buyer fee. So we'll go self.pricing key of so let's actually do this. So let's do fees is equal to self.pricing key of the price key given, right? And then we'll do into here key of fees. So this is, we'll pull out this dictionary here. If buyer fee, we'll go into fees right, key of buyer fee, and apply the buyer fee. Now the buyer fee so if buyer fee less than 0, raise value error, right? Else we'll go ahead and set this buyer fee equal to buyer fee. Now we'll copy this down basically, I think, for the seller fee, and say if seller fee and if seller fee I mean, we could probably just combine this and say if seller fee and buyer fee right, like this, then we can go into here, else we'll raise the value error. Inside of here, put that. So something like this. So if buyer fee, then we'll check then elif. So that if there is no buyer fee, it will check this. If it hits buyer fee, so we don't want to. We want to keep this if. We don't want to have this elif. This is my final project video, part of Harvard's CS50 class. I just finished the code and finally edited the video today. I don't think you can post links in the chat here, so you'll probably have to throw it in the project showcase in my Discord link down below. So feel free to post it in there and give a little description. I highly suggest you do so. Helps to give people some ideas about some projects and what other people have built, and it's a cool little collection of what the community has built. So post your projects in the project showcase in the Discord. Thanks so much for joining. I look forward to seeing it. Okay, so we have available price keys. If it's not, we raise an error. We have fees, self.pricing, index of keys is equal index of the fees. We set if we have a buyer fee and the buyer fee is less than 0, is greater than 0. Right. Then we'll set the buyer fee. So I guess we'll say we can set it equal to 0. does not like these. Oops. What's going on here? So if buyer fee, if seller fee, update seller fee. So if not, so if buyer fee or seller fee, we'll do this. Also, we'll raise the value error. I think we raise value error here as well. I'm gonna get a little bit of second feedback on this guy here. Oh. Okay, so with the if buyer seller fee is not, or seller fee is not none. Buyer fee is not none. If seller fee is not none, right? If seller fee, then we would say if seller fee less than 0 here. If buyer fee less than 0 here. Or sorry, greater than 0. We would raise a value error here, back this off, back this off, delete this, raise value error here, right? So if buyer fee is not none, if buyer fee is less than 0, we raise the error, else we set the buyer fee. If seller fee is not none, if seller fee is less than 0, we raise value error, we set the seller fee. Else we raise the value error altogether, right? No, I don't think so. So we can delete this, right? And so now we have this fees. So now we need to set self.pricing key of available, or the key of the price key of fees equals to the fees here, right? Yeah. So this is updates. So what we'll do is I'm gonna go .get here. I'm gonna get fees. Else we're gonna do none. else that will return this. How about that? I want to get some feedback on that. Let's try that one. Let's get some feedback on this guy. That version looks clean and correct. Nice. Just says we can add some messages to our value errors. Okay. Cool. So now we can set the fees accordingly, dynamic depending on the price key given, right? That has to be the original price or discounted price. And you can either give a buyer fee or a seller fee or both of them, right? Cool. Cool. So that sets the fees. And we have set discount, which will set the discount. I'm gonna get some feedback on this guy. I want some feedback on here. So what if I go via percent? Now what if I do a def set discount via amount, right? So self discount amount is a float we're going to say if discount amount less than 0, we're going to raise a value error, right? Original price equals to self.pricing key of original price key amount discounted amount discounted price amount is equal to the original price less than the discount amount. If discounted price amount less than 0, raise value error, else we're going to go into self.pricing discounted amount. Say discount percentage, right? It's going to be 0. start. Is a percent. So we set discount the amount. If the discount is less than 0, raise a value error. We'll get the original amount. We'll take a subtraction. If that discounted price, so if original price equals to 0, raise value error. Right? And this will set the discounted price. We'll reduce the discounted price by the discounted amount. This gives us a discounted price amount. If we pass that error check, then we will solidify that this discounted price amount is valid. And we'll go into self.pricing discounted. Okay. I want to try that one. Let's see, get some feedback on that guy. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now we have a set via percent, set discount via amount. We have this format pricing, which returns all of this in this order. So discount percent. So let me go here, set discount percent. So then, given this percentage, and then we'll say self.pricing key of discounted price key of discount percent is equal to the percent, right? And then self.pricing here, so we'll say percentage of that. So we want to reverse it, we need to go self.pricing discounted percent, right? This guy here is equal to the percent. So it would be, let me do some math here. It would be, hold on, I gotta write it down. So it would be if you have a percent given of 0.15, and you have a total price of, let's say, $10 for the 2%. Right, obviously $1 discount percent. We don't know the discount percent, we know the discount amount of $1. We just need to divide the discount amount divided by the original price. right? We just need to take the discount amount, which would be like 1, in this case $1 discounted, and to find the percentage of this applied to the original amount would be the discount amount divided by the original price. So $1 over $10 to give us 0.1, and then we'll multiply this by 100 to give us the 10%, and we'll round this by 2 digits. So set discount via amount will look like that, I think. Round discount rate. Discount percent. So we round here by 2 digits as well. And now we say set Okay, so then what we're going to do here is this is going to return given a sticker price. We're going to return the pricing dictionary. Right. Car horns going off out there. Come on, turn that off. So then we have, so this would be sticker price. Don't apply seller fees or buyer fees. Just give a sticker price. So the sticker price here, right? So then self-thought total price equals to none. None. Buyer fee, and initially this is none. Cost of goods given. So self-thought pricing equals the return value of self-thought format pricing. And you're going to be given sticker price, and that's it for now. So this is going to be a static method. That way we can access it here. Now we'll say currency equals to USD. So we'll set it. So we got the pricing set here. So that'll return the pricing. None. Buyer fee is none. Then what we'll do is look like this. Fees equals to this. Right, and I'll say fees here. Perfect. And we'll say is okay, that's fine. No, not the spammer. Okay, so that'll format the pricing and respond with that back to us. So then what we can do is we can call this function to set the price discount via percentage amount. We can call this function to set the discount via a straight amount. We'll say discount amount, original price is the amount, which will always given, because this checks to make sure that the sticker price is greater than 0 or equal to 0. So we always have an amount in there. Discounted price amount equals to that, less than. So we say self-type pricing, just the percent. So then we'll say all round percent. Hey Carlos, how's it going, my guy? Glad to hear coding as well. What's going on? What you been building? Okay, perfect. So that'll set the amount, set discount amount. So now we can set the discount via amount. So this will apply the discount via an amount charge and then calculate the discount percentage. This uses the percentage, calculates the discount amount, and applies it. Now, set fees, this is a function to set the fees of either the original price or discounted price. And so then we have this function for update pricing. So we'll say set sold. So do we want to do set sold, which will kind of combine these? Which will sell this. So we need to have one for set shipping, right? we need one for set shipping, so that the shipping can happen. So the goal though for all of this in total is that we want to be able to, this pricing dictionary will be created automatically. It has self.buyer fee and self.seller fee. No. Just pricing. So sticker price is kind of the only one we need there. And the cost of good. The size. So these are all intake information. There's a product intake information. Brand is one of them. A description is one of them. A type is one of them. And a BRC ID is one of them as well. Product listing price to product price for listing, and then these are Depop, scrape information, sold status, right? So a source, this is where we got it, this is intake. Acquisition date is intake. Listing date, product listing information. For sale, listing information. Product statuses. Product sold, sale information. So sold date, sold platform. Pictures are listing or Depop scrape. Depop description. And then pricing is given in the listing information. So sticker price. We're going to call self.checkPrice. That returns a float value back to us. So we'll say sticker price is equal to this. right? And then we say sticker price is here, and then we'll return that in, and we'll save that into pricing. So the sticker price, this is price for sale to customer, right? Then that gets saved into pricing. I like that. All right, Mahan. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in again. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, dude. Grind, don't stop here, my guy. So then let's go ahead and okay, so the pricing. Now, the whole purpose of this was so that we can create a product and give it a sticker price, and then its pricing module will be created via this format pricing and given the sticker price. And then we have various functions to actually update that pricing. So then we'll say if I go over to my data here and go to database test.json, original price, so my goal here is that now I have this. I need to go back into my parser, so Depop scrape, and here I'm creating a product. So sticker price is equal to you don't have to give a sticker price because you might already have one. Sticker price. So you have to give a sticker price or none. If sticker price is none, this goes based off of sticker price. So I guess I'll say if sticker price is none, then do this, else is none, right? We're going to do this sticker price equals to so format pricing, all it does is put sticker price there, which is none. Oh, I'm confused. So with sticker price, which checks here, else it's none. Sticker price cannot be none. There's no sticker price given. Right, so we don't know what to set. How much is set for sale? So we will so the sticker price can be none. If sticker price. So if sticker price is not none, then we're going to go ahead and find check the sticker price, right? If it is none, then sticker price equals to 0, 0. No. Sticker price will just be what it is, none. We'll set sticker price equal to none here in format pricing, and that was what happens there. Cool. Now what we can do is we can take the price, so we have the sticker price, which calculates into the format price. Now we have pricing in here. Either checking out the price is not none, then we check price. Else we set it to none. If it is none, then we set it. Okay, gotcha. We just override sticker price with the check. Got you. Oh, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
I made the burritos. I made 9 of them.
9?
2 of 9 breakfast.
We have salsa.
We have tapatio.
Yeah. Got some quesadillas. Hey, andale. Okay, so you can chat. If you guys are here, appreciate if you guys could leave a like on the stream. Thank you so much. Tapatio. Right. What's next? So we have the sticker price that gets checked. And so then what we can do is in our Depop scrape, sticker price will get set here. So we're not going to give a sticker price on here. Wait, do we want it? Yeah, I think we do. So sticker price is equal to this, right? Total price, we're not going to give. comment out this for right now. We'll give this, we'll give this, we'll give this, give this, we'll give this, we'll give this. So then we give sticker price. Okay, so let's bring up our product. So we have to give BRC ID and a status. Status is sold if product sold, else available. Sold platform equals Depop if product sold, else none. Okay, perfect. So this is manual entry. Manual entry. Manual Instagram or given on Depop. Depop ID is given, so we scrape. So then what we need to do is we need to go to prod.pricing, right? We need to go into so this is giving me response.json, products._dict, products dict, and this is giving me for products and products. So then we're accessing out all of this information here, right? Product ID, yeah. Right, so we would say we're in this loop here, product. So pricing, so we would be on this product. So product pricing, total original price. So we'll say, we need to come here, we need to check if discounted on Depop. So we'll say, if product key if product key so we'll try to get the, see, sometimes it doesn't give it. It only gives what it wants to save data. So what we'll do is we'll say if product pricing discounted price, right? If you have this key, right? If you have this key, then you know you have it. You have a discount. So we'll go like this, product, we'll go .get, and we'll get the value of the discounted price, else none, right? And we'll say discounted pricing dictionary is equal to this. We'll say if discounted product is none, we continue, else what we're going to do, or we'll just pass. No, not pass. If there is no product pricing dictionary, so if there is not none, let's handle the case where there is then. Let's just say it is. if it does have a discounted pricing dictionary, then we're going to go into here and get the discounted pricing information. So in here, it would have something like this. Let's see here. So they have discounted price. Okay, so discounted price amount and buyer fee. Okay, so then discounted pricing dictionary. So we're going to access the discounted pricing dictionary. And access the the price breakdown, right? We're going to access the price, and we're going to access the amount. This is going to be the discounted price amount, and then the buyer fee on discounted price amount is equal to this dictionary price breakdown buyer fee amount. Right? And then we would need to go to prod dot pricing, right? Key of discounted price right? Key of amount equals to the discounted price amount, and then the buyer fee on discounted price, right? This would come down, discounted price, discount percentage, no. Fees, key, buyer fee equals to discounted price amount. Buyer fee on price amount, isn't that right? Okay. So then, if there is a discounted price associated with this response, then we go ahead and extract out that pricing dictionary for that discount. We get out the discounted amount and the buyer fee for that discounted amount. And then we apply that discounted price amount to the discount dictionary in our object. And then we apply the fee into the associated fee there. So we need to apply though. So it will though have, the test JSON will have pricing no matter what, which has original price, right? So we have to say, we have the object, we got its sticker price, which created the pricing module or model, right? Those created. We then go into the pricing model, right? Update the original price in prod. And we need to add the fee. Here. So we need to go add original price buyer fee. So we'll go prod.pricing key of original price, key of fees, key of buyer fee equals to, in our test JSON here, pricing original price equal to product pricing original price price breakdown buyer fee amount. So I'll say original pricing dict is equal to product pricing this dot get original price, right, else none. And we'll say if original price is not none, then we'll go into prod pricing Original pricing, dictate your original price. No, price breakdown. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get the original pricing dict, and we'll apply the update of the product we're creating, right? We're creating the product. We're going to update its buyer fee, original price fees, buyer fee, to match the buyer fee associated on the original price for the Depop listing. Then we're going to check if there's a discount, and then we're going to apply that as well. So if I run, this should be interesting. Expect word subprice and load products. Load products. That's here. There it goes. Holy crap, that's slow. What's going on? It ran. Let's see what we got. Pricing, original price. Okay, we got the buyer fee. So it's setting a buyer fee, and I think it's supposed to be doing that. So this is setting a $1.70 buyer fee. This is setting a $1.70 buyer fee to both the original price and the discounted price, which is interesting. We're still getting our pictures, right? Yeah. So if I delete these, and I delete database.json, and I run, there it goes. And we got him back. Okay, so that's still working. Good. Nice. Hey Gina. Miss Gina. I need you to apply like a slight, like $1 discount to the first item on the Depop, that baseball tee, for testing purposes. Like a $1 discount. Okay. Cool. So we are still getting all of our product data. Our database JSON is getting back a $1.70 buyer fee on a discounted price, which is interesting. Which I wonder where that's taking place, really. So we are creating a product. We're getting the original price, dictionary from that product that we found in the Depop. If it's not none, meaning that we have an original price, we're going to go in there and set the buyer amount there. Now I have to check if it's discounted on Depop. So now if we go to the Depop, this first item should be discounted. Great. Now it has a 5% off discount. Okay. So if we rerun this then, internet's slow while we're streaming. What the heck happened? Uh-oh. Complete. What's going on? This has perfect. So we're getting the original price of $20 with a $1.60 buyer fee, and now we're getting the discounted price right, which is $19 with a $1.65 fee. Perfect. $20.65 was the original. $21.65 was the $21.70 was the original. $21.70 was the original, huh? Depop ID here. So refresh. Products. Search. There it is. So this has discounted price, total price $21.70, buyer fee $170. So this is getting the discounted price fee. Okay. So then add original buyer fee. Original pricing dict is product pricing, get original price or none. If original price dict is not none, then we're going to go ahead and go to the current product we're creating, go to its pricing, go to its buyer fee, the original price, update the original product dict, price breakdown, buyer fee, amount, which is original pricing, original price, pricing, original price, price breakdown, amount, buyer fee amount. And this is sticker price is product pricing, original price breakdown, price amount. Should be 20. We're getting 20, good. Then this right. So then our product though, fees is just this, which is none and none. And then we're updating discounted price, product pricing. Huh? What?
I got like 20 buck bites on there. I got like 3 on my face right now. I got 1 right there, 1 right there, and 2 on my back.
I know, they're just brutal. I don't know what to do. I have to put like an apple cider vinegar trap out tonight. I'll put one out. So we have. Hey Paras, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, we'll stream for about another 5 minutes here, and then I'll wrap it up here at around 9:30. We've made a lot of progress today. We got a lot more to move to continue though. We have a bug here slightly. I'm going to look up this though. I'm going to say, I'm going to take my function here. I'm going to do this. Product ID already. I don't get why this $1.65 buyer fee is being placed here. The discounted price. size L variance. Um, 0 listings. Why isn't it finding any listings? What's going on? $1.60, $1.60. I don't get why I'm getting this response. So we should be getting a buyer fee of $1.70 within the original price. So we create a product. We get the original price. Original price is fees, buyer fee. So the sticker price is the product pricing original price amount. Why is it not scrolling to the bottom? So then if I go match product from DB, we're just updating its pricing. I'm confused. Well, for one, why isn't this fully running? Not really sure what's going on here. But I think I'm going to call it on the stream for today. Yeah, one was a float and one was a stream, which was strange. Right? Oh, yeah, because I am doing a check price on this value. Because so what's happening is when I do in my product, when I do check price, I float the cost. That's the cost of the good. So then we have sticker price is this. And then are we updating sticker price? No, we're doing sub price. So this should be remove this, remove this. So that we now will take the, we're updating the pricing within this. Right, we're updating the pricing here on individual loop level. And so then we're going to say that, yeah, match product from db.price pricing is equal to product dot pricing. We need to override the pricing onto here. Need this keyword pricing. So loaded products type error, particularly got an unresolved keyword argument pricing. So load is trying to load pricing. Oh. Because we have pricing here that we're trying to load in off of, and my product doesn't have a pricing. So we'll go like this. Pricing, which is a dictionary, or none, which is going to be defaulted to none, so you don't have to provide a pricing. So self.pricing equals, so we'll say if if pricing is not none, then we will go ahead and save self-pricing to here. Else self.pricing is equal to pricing. Right, so if sticker price is none though, so sticker price cannot be none. So sticker price cannot be none. You have to have a sticker price given this product. But if it is none, because the sticker price is reliant, check price needs the sticker price. I don't know. So if sticker price isn't none, meaning we give a sticker price, then we're going to do this conversion on a sticker price. Set on the original price. Else, if sticker price is none, the sticker price becomes 0. So else sticker price is none, we can just leave it there, right? Because then the check price function, or sorry, the format price is going to take sticker price and set none to it, which is fine. Okay, good. So if pricing is not none, then we'll set pricing here, which we want to take it from file. So if I run Depop scrape here, so in format pricing, right, if sticker price so if sticker price is none, not none, so if it is not none, we're going to check if it's this, if it is none. Pricing. None object not scriptable. Prod dot pricing. None type object is not scriptable. None type. Be done by your amount. So this says line 113 and check response here. So prod pricing. Type error. None object. Which one's the none object though? Zero skipper runs. Prod pricing original price. Product dot pricing. But every product has a pricing. Oh. So this has every product has a price. But pricing is being set to none here. If it is none, okay, so if pricing is, so if pricing is none, okay, so if it is none, then we want to format pricing to given the sticker price. If it's not none, then that's what we want. So let's delete this. And delete database JSON here. Let's run. There it goes. Okay, now it's working appropriately. Okay, so now we got something bad here. $165 still. What the heck is this? Where's that 20 coming from? It's being floated. Discounted price. Buyer fee 65. 170. Look at this, you guys. Watch this. It's this right here. Fees is an alias for that singular object. Make sure we get all the images. Sweet. And let's run. What happened? See, sometimes it's like goofing now for some reason. It wasn't doing this before. Start scrolling too fast, that's why. You need to put like a little bit of a delay on the scroll, I think, to let the page fully load properly. So let's go to scroll to bottom. Let's take this, I'm gonna say so what if I put the scroll? No, I need to subscribe to responses before I scroll. But I'm gonna put a okay, good. Whoops, didn't leak anything there. That could have been bad. We're all good. Just some spam numbers. Time. Just wait for timeout. You can just add a instance, right? We'll just add like a 500, a 1 second delay. There we go. Now that lets that load, so we're not skipping over stuff. Okay, we got our images, good, and nice, there it is. Okay, so we are getting a float conversion here from stream, which is interesting. So we go to our product, we go to our format pricing. Sticker price is going in, and sticker price is being formatted as a float. The discounted price just becomes the, okay, so what we'll do is we are going to float that bad boy. We're gonna say, so the sticker price is being overrode here, right, for the amount. But we're not updating the sticker price at the very beginning here, so that's why it's not being updated. So let's do, we'll have pricing here. Well, because this is creating a sticker price and then creating a pricing off of the sticker price, and it's converting. So then what we'll do, I guess, is we need to just, all we have to do is just float these guys. Float here, float here, float here. Alright, I think that'll probably fix our problem. All right. Yep, there we go. Yes! Got it, boys. Let's go. All right, that looks really good. The only thing we're not computing is a discount percentage based off of this. So we can add that in really quickly. So let's go to our Depop scrape it discounted rate. Prod dot so prod dot discounted price dot discount amount or percent, right, is equal to the discounted the delta over the original, right? The delta over the original. Discounted percent, we're trying to find the percentage, not the discounted amount, but just that's the discounted amount is like the new amount, right? The discounted price. So then the discount percent applied is is the delta between the discounted price and the original price divided by the original price. So original price less than discounted price. No. Yeah, original less discount divided by original. So discounted per amount, discount percent. Right, is equal to the prod pricing this so the prod discounted price less than the prod, so it's 10 minus 9 divided by 10 would give us 1 over 10 for 10% discount. So the original price, so it's the original price minus the discounted price so prod.pricing less than prod.pricing discount amount divided by prod.pricing original price amount. So the original price less than the discounted price divided by the, there we go. So now if we run this, we should get the discount applied. I might have to round it. That's the only thing I didn't add. Hey, SSLO, thanks for staying in here with me this whole time, dude. You're paying attention too, which is crazy. You've been watching this whole time. You helped me fix that bug. Okay, so now we should be getting a discount percentage here. And then we need to multiply this by 100. This has no discounted price, good. And this one also has no discounted price, good. So we just need to multiply this by 100. And then we'll round by 2. So this is a crazy. So this should say 5% discount now, right? Rather than that 0.05. Should say 5. Yes. Oh man, dudes, I gotta stop doubting myself. I get such bad imposter syndrome thinking like, oh, I can't code, I suck, just because I kind of did bad on that one Python job interview, the one and only dev job interview I've done so far. because I didn't do too good on it because I was really nervous and was just stressing and was getting sick off of it. I just from then on, I just been kind of in this mindset, like, man, like I really took what they said to heart that I wasn't good enough, and was like, dang, like, but I mean, we've been able to go through these JSON dictionary objects, right? Let me show you guys we've been able to just go through these dictionary objects without any really like print debugging or any like using a debugger or anything. And yes, we did have some bugs, but like it wasn't like anything like crazy. It was just, oh, I was just using the same object in memory, so I just needed to change the alias off of my optimization here for that blank pricing structure, and that's all it did. So just because that was the only, there was no actual like bug in the overall functionality of the math or the idea. It was just in my memory stuff. So the fact that I'm able to like fluently just write and manage all of these ideas and code just in my head, you know, with minimal, you know, AI queuing. After I'll write a function, I'll get some feedback on it, right? After I write like 10 or 20 lines, you know, originally by myself. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like I need to stop doubting myself, and this is really cool that I've been able to do this so far. So what did we accomplish today is the thing. Like we've done a lot, right? But what did we actually accomplish? So we broke down our pricing structure. Rather than having pricing be assigned at the instantiation level, we have pricing. The only thing that you give at the instantiation level is the cost that you paid for the item and the price that you're going to list it for, right? If that. And what then is created is this kind of pricing model. And based on that kind of sticker price that you gave, it'll fill in that here, right? And then, you know, leave some associated fees and discounted pricings blank. Now, Depop, you know, has some discounted pricing, so we are going on to Depop, and if we recognize that the item is discounted, it will go ahead and apply and fill in this information here, back calculating a discounted percent. And then also propagating the original information as well. So the goal is that items that never reach Depop, well, they'll just won't ever be discounted unless we apply a specific discount and manually put it in ourselves on Instagram. But if items do end up getting to Depop in their life cycle, their pricings and stuff from Instagram will be overridden with whatever's on Depop, as well as if there happens to be a discount applied to the item, just like we did today, where I told my girlfriend, go and make the first item in the system a discount so we can test it out. It updated accordingly and detected, okay, there is a discounted price associated, and so let's go ahead and do that. And as you can see here for this item, it has a pricing model, has an original price with a amount of this and a buyer fee of this. So by convenience, it is the same price. Let's double check that to make sure. $28 and a $1.70 fee. Let's double check that. Yes. So it is the exact same price. It's just by chance. The original price per se, right? $21.70. So by chance, this one has the same original price, but there is no discount. So as you can see, nothing was filled in. So it's really dynamic to detect, okay, this has basically a new attribute assigned to it on Depop, or a new feature in its life cycle. It now has a discounted applied to it. And so let's go ahead and update accordingly. Now, if let's say that this item was actually sold on Instagram, it would never actually hit this because it never would be involved on the scrape, right? Because it wouldn't cross-reference that scrape item collection to what we have in the database, pair up the middle, unionize, and blend the data together, right? That's kind of the model here. Does that make sense, you guys? Cool. So the next thing we need to do is we do need to handle the shipping next. So the shipping, we do need to kind of write into a similar kind of frame to at least on the scraping part, to automatically update the shipping amounts and stuff for every product. But we'll do that tomorrow. Hey, thank you guys so much for crossing us over 2950 today. Very successful stream today. I really appreciate everybody being here and hanging out. My name is Michael. I have a degree in human biology and a minor in chemistry, and I work as a formulation chemist in my 9-to-5 job. Like I said, I graduated back in 2021, and I'm kind of a mid-level, kind of approaching senior level scientist in biotech. I kind of specialize in advanced matrix manipulation by hand of predicting theoretical yields for concentrations of blends of biological serums. And I've been teaching myself how to code and implementing various skills pertaining to chemistry, science, math, business, stocks, finance, all in one. Those are kind of all my hobbies. Anyways, I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. Tomorrow we will continue on with our project and with our learning. Let's go ahead and add what we got here. So let's go ahead and go add. Say add product pricing model sync with Depop. We add product pricing methods. We didn't really use these methods yet. I mean, we probably could optimize. So what we could do, right, is we have these methods. We have these methods in our product that we wrote earlier, this set fees, this set discount, right? This set discount via percent, right? We have these methods that we could incorporate into the actual Depop script to kind of bypass having to do this this part here, right? We could just cut these 4 or 5 lines down into just a method for just providing the float value right here, what I highlighted, into the method as the parameter for the fee, and then updating the fee accordingly. So we could easily convert these over into those methods associated for each object, right? Each class product, and convert these lines of code into just single one-liners. So that's my plan as well. So that's why we wrote those earlier, so it's not in vain. So for instance, set fees here, this function, right, for these pricing modules, where we set the fees right here, right? We could just easily convert these over. And like set discount, like discount percentage and stuff, we could mimic that and convert these over. So sweet, you guys. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here, and